Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel and your weekend reading. As always, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone out there, so please take only the messages that resonate with your story. Forget about the rest, or if it's not your story at all, forget about it. You can always come back for another one. I send you love, I send you kisses from far. I am going to do a 9-card reading today. I'm going to get 3 cards for your recent past, 3 cards for current energies, and 3 cards for the near future, so that we can get a little bit more deep into the reading. So let's get started, my dear Virgos. 3 cards for your recent past, starting off with the Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups, okay, and the Queen of Cups. I don't like digging into the past, but because it is recent, I want to talk about it. There was a situation in your life recently, very recently, that you had to make a decision. Now, with the 8 of Cups, we have some stuck energy in this card. You're not already where you want to be, but you're not completely out of where you are. So there was a situation that you had to make a very big decision about your life, leaving something behind to go towards something like happier, funnier, prettier for you, something that is going to make you feel more comfortable. So the decision was there. You knew that there had to be a change. This is a very difficult period of time because sometimes you don't know and you need reassurance, or you need the comfort to know that where you're heading towards it is actually going to be better. So the information that came in, I don't know if this is a person, by the way, gave you the opportunity to get into a more peaceful energy, to hold back a little bit, gain all the information that you needed to actually look at your truth, go deeper within your soul, love and support your dreams, be open to love, whatever that may mean about it in your life, whatever the way that you perceive love in anything that you do. And you had to make a choice. And I think I haven't seen the current energies just yet, but this 8 of Cups is very important issue because you are in between worlds, going towards something, leaving something behind. Yes, you turn the back to the past. You have your face towards the sun, which is the new beginnings that you want to go. But the steps are a little bit slow. So the information came in from the Knight of Swords, very rushing. I think this gave you the enlightenment that maybe now is the time for me to move on. Let's see current energy. We have the Ace of Wands. So the opportunity, it goes deep here. We have Justice, Libra sign, clarity and balance, and the Tower moment. Tower moment is always a transformation. It always have to do with changes in our lives, whether we make these changes or whether they are from outside, external interferences. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that they always lead in the long run towards a blessing, towards living your authentic life. So now the time is to think better, be more rational, try to be in focus about what you want, balance things out, and open to the opportunity that's given, or open to the opportunity that you had opened up to. Because maybe there was an offer there, but you weren't very sure. Maybe you could see, dream something bigger, something better for you, but you were so scared to just go out there and do it. And Tower moments just happen because they're meant to shake our waters. They're meant to bring us back into our own authentic truth so that we can change our life for the better. If we don't do it for ourselves, no one is going to do it. So let's see your near future, and then we're going to clarify all the cards. Near future, Ace of Cups. So you do have 2 aces by now. We have the Ace of Wands, which is feeling more intuitive and ready for a move, ready for change, ready for new passions, ready for something more solid, you're going to be creating that. And there is new love coming your way in the near future. Or it could be a refreshing energy. Or this could also be referring to the changes that you made, bringing you to a situation in your life when you feel satisfied, in contentment, and happy with yourselves. 7 of Wands, always having yourself as your priority, your health, your goodness, everything to be, in order and exactly the way you want, fighting for your battles and being always truthful, as well as expressing your truth, and being guarded, a little bit more distance, so that you can evaluate, is this something that I want to have? Is this something that is going to make me happy? Well, there is always a risk when we take chances or when we change things in our lives. But if there is a situation that we feel stuck, we have to make a move, either to change that existing situation for the better or to completely leave it behind us and change, go towards total transformation. So the 7 of Wands is talking about this peaceful energy and in control of yourself, standing on your own truth and never allowing anything to interfere with what you want. King of Wands could be dealing with an air sign. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and fire sign. Sorry, not air. Fire is Leo, Sagittarius, and I forgot. Leo, Sagittarius, and I missed on that. So King of Wands is a go-getter card. Is someone who is in control, but knowing exactly what they want, and they're so powerful and irresistible to anything. They can do just almost anything they want because they have the maturity, they have the strength, they have the clarity to view things the way they want, and they are very alert. This is a very powerful energy to be in. It could be a new person coming in your life if we're talking about your love life, or it could be a relationship where there is a lot of passion, control, love, support, and you feel authentically in it. You feel yourself, you feel your comfort within the relationship. Or it could be the fact that you're back in shape, being the leader of your own life, moving to make it, heading towards making your dreams to come your reality. Overall energy that supports this reading is the 4 of Pentacles. Be cautious. This is a message of being cautious about money, protecting your health, protecting your energy, your heart, being a little bit withdrawn and preserved so that you can evaluate before you go. You can evaluate, you can think, you can even be reassured, and then you make the choice to move, to walk away, or to make the next move in your life. We have the King of Pentacles. So taking things in order, putting things in order, moving towards a long-term situation, maybe in your business or in your love life, things are changing and they're becoming more secured, more serious. I want to clarify the 8 of Cups in the recent past, just to see a little bit more about the confusion that you had. Although it is much preferable to deal with the current energies, to deal with the present. But let's get 3 cards for that 8 of Cups. 2 of Swords, yeah, there was confusion. There was a situation that you were in fear. Maybe you didn't know you were right, or maybe you didn't know if the next move was gonna be for the better. Maybe you were just ignoring that you had to make a choice, that you had to deal with a situation, but you've worked on it. 8 of Pentacles, you isolated, you took the time. By the way, Queen of Cups together with the 8 of Pentacles, it is a real nice and pure energy within yourself and grounding, because you took the time, you allowed yourself the time to get deeper within your soul and just see what are the chances for me when I move on to the next step, or when I take this change, when I allow this change? Am I going to be happier? Am I going to be putting myself in danger? Am I going to be putting myself in something that I'm going to, at the end of the day, I'm going to be, stuck? So you allow the time with the Eight of Pentacles to work on the fine details of that. And then you got your clarity. We have the Six of Swords. And Six of Swords is talking about acceleration. It's talking about clarity, opening up to the truth, moving to calmer waters, out of confusion, and into a path that you know that it's yours. You make the choices and you know where you're heading towards. So everything changed from anxiety and worry and confusion to looking at things in a more clear way. So let's clarify the Ace of Wands. That's the opportunity, the new beginnings, setting off for a new path. Eight of Wands, that's acceleration too. It has to do with communication, has to do with exchange of passion, fast forward change towards something greater and accelerating. Yeah, and we have the Empress, Aries energy, getting, the new you out of that confusion, becoming stronger within yourself, knowing what you want, going deeper, and fertility, creating something new. It could be a business, it could be in your love life, moving to something that's going to be totally a change in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you. Things are changing, things are moving, and they're moving not as fast, but they're moving in a stable way. Let's see Justice, Libra sign. Let's get 3 cards for that. Whatever it is, the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower moment at the current energy are talking about a major shift in your life, change completely. You're stepping into something new, and there is always the risk there, but you are moving into the Nine of Pentacles, becoming financially free, setting off to see things in a different way, allowing yourself to go deeper with the Piscean energy, with the Hanged Man. Withdraw a little bit so that you can become more independent, to see the way you perceive things, and see if there's anything that you need to change, anything that you have to work on. And let's see this card, and then allow this change to happen. Look at that. We have the World, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Tower moment. We're talking about a completely different lifestyle. It could be, whether in your love life or in your professional life. Bear in mind that you have the power to do that, because you are in this, you're going to get into this Nine of Pentacles energy. And the Nine of Pentacles is talking about strength, freedom, independency, waking up every morning and making the decisions for you, and knowing that you're happy to be in that space of energy. Look at the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Maturity is here, change is here, and happiness. We're getting towards happiness with the Tower moment. Tower moment is not always something bad. At the end of the day, it leads to something greater, but beautiful and more inspiring. It's just your epiphany. And I think when you get into that space of in shock, what just happened, you realize that you're somewhere that you don't even realize that you have changed already. Then you say, okay, I had to go through all that confusion and all that anxiety so that I can get to this. That was easy, but it isn't. Any change, any kind of change that we go through in our lives is a shock to our whole being. It's a change. We haven't been used to change. Our brain works better in our comfort zone. But then again, there is not a lot of improvement, there is not a lot of acceleration when we are in our comfort zone. That's why we have Tower moments. Whether we like it or not, life still moves on, and we gotta go along with it and the changes. Okay, let's see the Tower moments here. King of Cups. So we do have a pair here, the King and the Queen of Cups. Lots of love, purity, maturity. Eight of Cups. So you do have to make a choice here to go towards something that's going to be more peaceful, to go towards something that is going to make you happy, go towards something that is going to be a blessing. You're still juggling a little bit. Maybe you're in between jobs. Maybe you're in between two worlds, the past and the future. Maybe you're still thinking about the next step. Whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is that you feel that you are stuck and not moving forward, you know that sooner or later you will have to deal with it. So take your time, because your ships are coming in. We have the Three of Wands just flipped out, and we have the Ace of Cups here in the near future. It is a very difficult period of time. It is very difficult period of time. And I feel now this week you're much better than last week. I mean, your energy. Nevertheless, you're not where you want to be. You're not just yet there where you want to be. So be ready, but be more thoughtful, okay? We have the Five of Cups, so there is disappointment, and we have the Devil. So this is not what you are expecting. You don't want disappointments anymore, and you don't want unhealthy situations. You want to cut these off. So there is a little bit more work that needs to be done within you and your healing practices. So you could always rely on yourself and your purity by distancing yourself. Don't talk if you're not ready. Don't deal with anyone if you're not ready to confront them. Don't speak your truth if you're not ready to support it with actions. So be in this Seven of Wands for a little longer if you need to, so that you can protect your energy, regain your control, regain the power, and then take action. So we need a little bit more time, and it's okay. Let's see, 3 cards for the Seven of Wands. 2 of Wands. You know that you want to move on, but for some reason you're still not ready. Whenever you're ready, you will know. You will have all the answers. What's good about these is that sooner or later you will deal with the Ten of Swords. So there is going to be a completion of the cycle, of that heavy and toxic cycle. So you gotta put an end on it, whether you like it or not, because things will come into that point, well, where you cannot do anything but leave that behind you, whatever that is. And with the Ace of Swords, cut these off. Cut anyone who doesn't treat you right, who is manipulating you, who is trying to pressure you into doing something that you don't want, or come out of the backstabbing situations. The Ten of Swords is totally an ending on something heavy, something really that was a struggle to overcome. And with the Ace of Swords, you're opening up to new ideas. So you have 3 aces actually. You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, 2 aces. So it is all about renewal, pushing you towards that direction. So the King of Wands is this power that comes from within you, and the comfort that you, at the end, you're gonna win. You're gonna get happy, and you're gonna get to the position that you want yourself to be in. It's just a little bit more of a push towards that Two of Cups, a soulmate connection, equal give and take within the relationship. If we're talking about partnership in love or partnership in your business, and living your truth with the Judgment. So everything is gonna be renewed, but it's gonna lead to you being you. Out of this Three of Swords, we have betrayals in whatever we do and in whatever situation we are. We always need to heal from something, or release something, so that we can move into something else that's gonna be more fulfilling, that is gonna be more peaceful for us, and we can, be ourselves in it. So there is the Sun of Cups here. There is a new person. It might be a new situation, a new condition. in your life where you feel satisfied, when you feel that, you know, I'm comfortable here and I want to be here. But there is a struggle to get there, and there is a lot of work on the changes that you have to do within you first of all, and then with the people that you interact, so that you can get into this change. At the end, you will have the acceleration. You will have these Two of Cups and Judgment, which is talking about being happy with your soulmate, whether that may be in your love life or in your business or in your family, you know, having a healthy condition, a healthy situation, and you will be yourself. You will be expressing yourself. You're not going to be pretending anymore. You're going to be living your life. Quite interesting energy. Yeah, there is a bit of a changes that need to be, you know, you need to address that. But I think at the end, because you've already dealt with the heavy situation, at the end you will succeed in whatever it is that you want to create, in whatever it is that you choose to go towards. Now, I don't know if this resonates with anyone, but I'm going to read it because it flipped. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Well, things do not magically transform. It's the way we see things, the way we act due to things, the way we feel and think, and you know, we create the changes that are needed as soon as we realize that we need to change something, okay? What we cannot change is people. People do not change their attitudes or their personalities unless they really, really, really understand that they need to. So it's not our job to change anyone. Our job is to make ourselves more improved every time, more mature every time, making the changes according to what we need. So we have the Garden and the Gate in the reverse, talking about financial problems here. And we have the Door to Value in the reverse. Why do we have that? Still a difficult period of time with money. Everyone is dealing with issues. So let's see, why do we have that? So the funny thing is that I think at the end, this was not about money, but let's read that. Number 30. The Garden and the Gate in the reverse indicates the, oh, there you go. Oh, that I like this. Listen to this one. If this card is reversed, it indicates the happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you now realize that this isn't true. Well, actually, people change, things change. We see things in a more mature way. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavor. And when you do, you will find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicity abounds. Okay, so why do we have the Door to Value in the reverse? This signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing of the door. Well, there is a decision you need to make. The hoped for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Do not be disheartened, however. This card reversed reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and efforts and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the door of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. Okay, so let's get one of these. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Exactly. Focus on what you want to do. Focus on what you're expecting yourself to be, how you expect yourself to be in the next couple of years. Make that a vision and then take action towards it. Easy to say, tough to make, but we have to try, right? Thank you for watching, dear Virgo. I love you lots. I send you lots of kisses. Please take care.